Today we're going to talk about sales tax, tip, and discount proportions. This is also known as consumer math. When shopping, we use tax, which adds to our price, our total, and discount, which subtracts from our total in order to get our total price. At restaurants, we tip our server to tell them thanks. This also increases our total that we pay. Anytime we get hair or nails done, we tip. The person that did our hair or nails. So this is going to increase our price. Think of some other places that you get discounts or tax or tip that will change the amount that you pay. List them here under other uses. Now, remembering about percent proportions, how it was is over of equals percent over 100, we're going to do something very similar here. In the numerator, you're either going to have how much the tax, tip, or discount was. The original amount will go in the denominator. So this is prior to tax, tip, and discount. Your percent goes in your numerator of your second ratio, and that is out of 100. So when solving this percent proportion, you want to set up your proportion first. You need to show your work. You can't just write an answer. So then you cross multiply or use the butterfly method to set up an equation. And then you want to solve for the missing value, which could be your tax, tip, discount, could be your percent, your original amount, depending on what is missing. And then, am I all done? If you're looking for the tax, tip, or discount, remember to find the sales price. If you have a discount, you want to subtract from the original. But if you found the tax or the discount, you're going to add to the original price. And that'll give you how much money that you spent overall. Turn the page. Remember, when using a proportion to calculate sales tax, tip, and discount, you want to use the proportion part over whole equals percent over 100. So what is the tax, tip, or discount? And what is it out of? What's the original? And you're going to equal that ratio to your percent out of 100. So we talked about how tip and tax, you want to add to the original price. So let's look at an example. Dinner at Red Lobster was $65.13. If you leave a 22% tip, how much is the tip and what's the total you paid including the tip? So you don't know how much the tip was, so that's your X. Your original price was $65.13. You gave a 22% tip, and that's out of 100. So here you set up your proportion. Now you want to cross multiply or use the butterfly method. So you get 100 times X, which is 100X. 22 times 65.13, which is going to give you 1,432 and 86 hundredths. You have your equation, so solve by dividing each side by 100, and you get x equals 14.3286. This is money. So you want to round to the nearest hundredths to get $14.33. This is how much your tip was. Okay, it wants to know not only what your tip is, but it wants to know your total that you paid. So here's your $14.33 as your tip. Circle that. And then you want to take your original price at $65.13, and you're going to add your tip to that. And you get a total of $79.46. This is your total. Let's try one with tax. Remember, tax and tip, that's going to increase your total amount, so you're going to add your tax to the original price. In this example, $75 pair of UGG boots with a 5% sales tax. What is the amount of tax and what's the total that you paid? So when I set up this proportion, I don't know how much I taxed, so I'm going to represent with an X. My original price is $75. My percent is 5, and that's out of 100. So here you're going to cross multiply or use the butterfly method. So you get 100 times X, which is 100X. 75 times 5, which is 375. Here's your equation. Divide each side by 100, and you get X equals $3.75. This is how much tax you have on these boots. But then it also wants to know what's your total price. So you want to take your $75 and add $3.75 to it. So your total price is going to be $78.75 for your total price. Circle your answer. Notice how I'm labeling them with a money sign, and I'm defining whether it's my tax, my tip, my total, so that way everything is clear. Now let's look at discount. Discount, you're saving money. So you're going to subtract your discount from the original price. So in this example, $55 set of headphones for 15% off. What is the amount of the discount and what's your total that you pay? So again, you don't know the discount, so that's X over your original amount of $55. Your percent is 15% over 100. Cross multiply or use your butterfly method. So that's X times 100 is 100X. 55 times 15 is going to give you 825. Solve your one-step equation by dividing by 100, and you're going to get $8.25. This is your discount. Circle your answer. Now remember, discount, you're subtracting from the original price. So you're going to end up with $46.75 for your total that you pay. Pause the video and try the two at the bottom. Look at the two examples that were completed. subtotal is another word for your total prior to your tax or your tip. And then in number 2, unless it says total bill, including your tax or your discount or anything like that, then your total bill is referencing to your subtotal. Ask your teacher if you have any questions. Also, if you have to find multiple things within one problem, for example, if you're purchasing an item, make sure you always find the discount, then the tax. Whereas, let's say you're at a restaurant and you're tipping, but you also have a coupon, the order that you would do them, you want to tip on your subtotal price prior to your discount or your tax. So when you tip, you want to find your tip first, then you can find your discount, then you figure out your tax.